Hello everyone, welcome back to Amin Maths Club. Today we have an interesting math problem which is 23 to the power 5 minus 23. So we have to solve this without using calculator. So here we are going to solve first of all this 23 to the power 5 minus 23 is equal to, here we have that 23 to the power 5 can also be written as 23 to the power 4 plus 1. 4 plus 1 is equal to 5. So minus 23. Now we know that by algebraic identities, if we have a to the power m plus n, then it is equal to a to the power m times a to the power n. So applying this formula here, this exponential identity, so we just write 23 to the power 4 times 23 to the power 1 can be written as 23 and minus 23. Now we see that this 23 is common, so we are going to take 23 is common, then inside bracket we get that 23 to the power 4 minus 1. So here we have 23 times 23 to the power 4 minus 1. Now 23 times this 23 to the power 4 can be written as 23 squared whole squared. 2 times 2 is 4 and minus this one can be written as 1 squared, which is equal to 1. Now we know that by algebraic formula that if we have a squared minus b squared, it is equal to a plus b times a minus b. Then here we have 23 times, here we can use 23 squared plus 1 times 23 squared minus 1. Now 23 times, here 23 squared, this 23 squared is actually can be written as, if we have 24 squared, so 24 squared we know that it is equal to 576. Now if we have 23 squared, then 23 squared is also equal to that 20 plus 3 whole squared. So according to formula, it is a squared plus 2 times a times b plus b squared. So here we have 20 squared, which is equal to 400, and plus 3 times 2 is 6 times 2 is 120, and plus 3 squared is 9. When we add 400 with 120 and plus 9, then we get 529. So here 23 squared is equal to 529. Now putting here 23 squared is actually 529 plus 1. Similarly 529 minus 1. Our next step is 23 times, here we have 529 plus 1 is 530 times 529 minus 1 is 528. Now we have to multiply all these, so without calculator we just write this 530. This 530 can be written as that if we just write 500 plus 30, which is equal to 530, and similarly this 528 is 500 plus 28. Now here we have 23. Now multiplying this 500 with 500, we have 500 times 500 plus time plus, here it is plus, so 500 times 28. Similarly plus 30 times 500 and plus 30 times 28. Now our next step is that 23 times, here we have 500 times 500 is, here we see that 1 2 3 and 4 zeros, so first we write 4 zeros here, then 5 times 5 is 25. Similarly here we have 2 zeros, so 5 times 8 is 40 and again 0, 4 carry here, for 5 times 2 is 10 and 4 14, we get 14,000. Similarly here we have 1 2 3 zeros, we just write here 5 times 3 is 15, so we have 15,000, and plus here we have 1 0. 8 times 3 is 24, so we get 4 to carry, 3 times 2 is 6 and 2 8, so 840. Now here we have 23 times, now adding all these, so we have 0 and then 4. Here we have 8. So next, if we just add this 5, 4, so we just get 9. And here we have 1, 1, 2, and 5, 7, and 2. So 2, 7, 9, 8, 4, 0. Now if we multiply this one, so 23 can be written as 20 plus 3 multiply by 9, 2, 9, 7, 9, 2. Here, sorry, it is 7, 9, 8, 4, 0. Now we have to just multiply this. So here we have 20 times 2, 7, 9, 8, 4, 0, and here we have plus 3 times 2, 7, 9, 8, 4, 0. Now by multiplication, here we get 1 and 2, 0. So this 2 times 4 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16, 6, 1 here. So we get 9 times 2 is 18, and 1 here we have 19. So next we just write here it is 5 and again 5. So 55, 9, 6, 8, 0, and plus here we have 0. So 3 times 4 is 12. We just write 2. Then 1 carry. Here we have 13, 3, 1 carry. So here we have that 5, not 3 but 5. So next one is 9, 3, and 8. Here 839520. Now by adding these two terms, we get that 0, 2, 3, and 6, 3. Here we have 4 and 6. So 6436320. It is our final answer, which is simplified form of this problem. We have just evaluate this problem here. So now we can check our entire solution here step by step. Here we have all these steps. So I hope you have understand all these steps. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. Have a nice day. Goodbye.